Assalamu alaikum students. Hope so you will be fine. Today we will start the revision of next unit number 4, classification of living things. We will revise our previous concept about classification of living things according to their habitat or environment or according to their food. After revise this unit, we will learn about the 5 kingdom of living things, subdivision of animals into vertebrate or invertebrate, 5 classification of vertebrates, and we learn there are more invertebrates than vertebrates, and we will also learn about insects and worms are of two different kinds of invertebrates. First of all, what is classification? Classification is a process in which scientists divided living organisms into different groups and also suggested specific name for each living organisms, and these names are very special names and are known as scientific names. Scientific names can be used all over the world in all languages. According to the classification, living organisms divided into 5 kingdom. Kingdom basically a basic group of natural objects. The first kingdom is protists, second prokaryotes, fungi or fungi, plants and animals. Amoeba are present in the kingdom protist. Bacteria and some type of algae or algae belong to the kingdom prokaryotes. Mushrooms, molds, yeast, these are the microorganisms that are present in the fungi group. All green plants are kept into kingdom plants or plantae. All multicellular animals or higher animals belong to the group animal. Further, we will see the subdivision of animal. Each of the 5 kingdoms is subdivided. Now we will discuss about the subdivision of the animal kingdom. Animal kingdom is further divided into 2 groups, vertebrates and invertebrates. What is the basic difference between vertebrates and invertebrates? Vertebrates are those animals that have backbone, and without backbone animals are considered invertebrates. What is the difference between vertebrates and invertebrates? Animals can be classified according to whether they have a backbone, vertebrates, or do not have a backbone. Then those animals known as invertebrates. Vertebrates and invertebrates. Vertebrates are further divided into different classes. The first one is mammals, reptiles, amphibians, fish and birds. Invertebrates further divided into 2 groups, insects and worms. Now we will discuss the question on page number 34. Why do we need to classify things? What are some of the ways in which we can classify animals according to where they live, means according to their habitat or environment, and what they eat according to their food? Let's read the answer. Classification is necessary to identify different organisms. Animals can be classified according to their habitat into terrestrial, aquatic, amphibian, aerial and arboreal animals. Terrestrial animals live on the land, while aquatic animals live in water. Amphibian animals live on both environment, means they live in terrestrial environment and also live in aquatic environment. Amphibians live on land and also live in water. Aerial animals live in the air, and arboreal animals live on the tall trees, and also can be classified according to their food into herbivore, carnivore, omnivore or parasite. Herbivore only eat plants, while carnivores eat the flesh and meat of the other animals, while omnivores eat herbivore and also carnivore, means omnivores like human eat plants also and also meat. Or parasites are those animals, they get food from other animals and plants in return harm to it. That's the exercise question that is related to this topic. Question number 3, part 1. what do you understand by classification and why do you think it is important? First of all, what is classification? Scientists started putting living things into certain groups and giving them scientific names. This process is called classification. It is necessary to identify living things. Okay, student, these are all about classification and different kingdom of living organisms. Hope so you will understand. Thank you for listening.